talking about makeup and stuff, and I was on the other side taking prescription from a doctor. He was telling me to take pills 3 times a day. So I left the contrast here between me and the other girls in the same place. I find this interesting, and I related it to another concept here in his picture. This one, I feel it's also here one place, and you can be enjoying the place, or you might hear the sea, the deepness of the sea.
I've connected to, like, I think almost everyone there. I have these connections where based on content of the information, not the context, and whatever, like I posted on the lines connecting between the two pictures, where my interpretation of the context, how I see it, based on my research and information, and based on my personal interpretation of the context. Like, and the rest, like, they're all emotional connections, context actually, like, they're all pieces of information coming from different sources, but still at the end of the day, you can see like they're all connected emotionally, each with different type of emotion, strength, and like time period. So I've connected these with some illustrations at the back. Some of them are historical, some of them are contains information, literal information, but not directly connected to the piece. Some of them are drawings, some of them are just scientific evidence, you can say. That's pretty good.
Oh. Tani? I started my 6 hours first by entering home. I started to document some place in our home that I usually sit there when I study. And then I slept for 2 hours. And then when I woke up, I wrote some things that I thought about before sleeping and after waking up. And then I ended them by listening to 2 songs that I remembered them through watching a series at the end of the 6 hours. And about the relations I did like 7 lines of relation between my things and the other things. And the most one that I was connected to was taking part of the lyrics of one of the songs, and I related to the heartbeats, the lines of the heartbeats in Salman's work, and it's all based on personal interpretation. That's it. And I didn't have any future ideas or thoughts or documentation. It was all related to the past and memories of the past.
So here's my day. Nothing special. It's like every day. I started with the hour, the traffic hour, when I left the gallery till I got home. I called this hour the killing hour of the day, which I got from Samar's quotation here. I think it's a killing hour because I feel I'm dependent or trapped, dependent on the bus or the car, and I was trapped inside and it wasn't nice. I was bored. I also related it to Salvador Dali's painting here. Melting time, waste of time, wasting. And then I got the image here when I felt trapped. Another one I think is interesting is when I was listening to the radio and the song of Cairo, I related it to the Barbies here, Salma's work. I think they're both playing on the psychology. The singer with his voice, the model or dancer with their bodies. We sometimes listen to music not to get healed, but to clear our minds and here the negative effect of the models is that the media and all this is having it's controversial here. So I related it to brainwash, fashion, anorexia, psychology, and that's it.
So in the campus, I met a guy that I know from Faculty of Fine Arts suddenly, and he kind of invited me to join them strike in the Ministry of Culture. So wrote that, and then I got in the bus. It's about that continuous sound of buzzing and intricated threads of conversations and images of influx. And then I got out with Malik and met two little girls that I drove with frequently, Fatima and Zainab. And that day we were thinking how to make that kind of bell for the wind. And they was thinking together how to get a sound. So Zainab got a very strange idea about getting the sound out of an egg shaking in a cup with a lemonade. And then the egg will strike the glass and will fall down. We hear the sound and then we get the yellow of the yolk getting into the green of the lemonade. So it's about the sound. And here you can hear some of their sound, talking and their breath. The clock also that. This was an artwork that I did a long time ago, and it's kind of just yarn inside a plastic bag. So I made a clock out of it, and it's like time is decomposing, something like this. There's
When you think about idea, that's how it came from. It came from this kind of practicing how I think and how I develop my idea myself as an artist. And that's, I think, if we need to learn something, that's really what we need to learn. We need to learn how to develop our own ideas from our own life, from our own daily life. Okay? This is all about it today. Daily life, hundreds of thousands of different ideas you can use and create different ideas all the time. It's nothing about, okay, I'm freeze, I'm blocked, I cannot think about it. Yeah, no, this is completely wrong. Because when you think about every minute you are living, there is ideas are hidden in those minutes, in those moments. There's always an idea hidden. You just need to freeze it and analyze it and start to take it as a research point. Research point will take you to another huge, various, unlimited areas of research in biology and physiology and architecture and in all kinds of fields which have a lot of different materials and different data, which you can understand that concept much more and much deeper. And that's all about ideas. Forget about big definitions like contemporary art or conceptual art or whatever it is. That's not the point. Of course, this is all the process of understanding what is contemporary art, what is conceptual art. But for me, that's not the point to create that glory of words and make it like a huge statement, which all what we need to do is just pray for it. It's not like that. It's about analyzing. It's about sometimes criticizing to create that kind of more understanding of those words, which we always hear, we always say, we always read, we always study, but at the same time we need to understand what those words is about, what those definitions about, where it came from. And in the end, it just starts from you, start from your vision, your own vision. All what you need to do is just to start doing it, start understanding who you are and what kind of ideas you want to be used, how those ideas could be reduced and developed, okay? How I can make research, a good research, which allow me to create a different visions, different theories. That's all about art and all about learning about art and learning process. So I think today was fine and we did good, we did really great, we did wonderful. That's what you need to hear from me. It's recorded now, you know, it's recorded. I always say you are good, I always say that things will make you happy. So,
لا مش make us happy وخلاص, makes us happy and you mean it, and you see it.
That's what I mean. That's all I. What?
The good and the bad.
Yeah,
So
like constructive criticism.
okay. That's what I did, right?
Okay.
No?
You did.
I did?
You did?
I did or did it?
You did.
That's another recording, huh? It's recorded.